I'm gonna hang out with my cousin today for a few hours, cause I just wanted to like reconnect with him because we're all like back together in the same area and all this stuff. And normally, right now, I've been working 7 days a week. And it's like I don't like it, but I like saying it. Like, does that make sense? Like, I don't like working 7 days a week, but like saying it, I do. I feel. But anyway, yeah. So I was gonna do some makeup today, but that did not happen. Just because me and my boyfriend were having moments and like going through like not old stuff, but like stuff we haven't unpacked yet. Like, you know, we set up the TV. Like, basically the living room is set up. It's just that now that we have everything set up, we need to decorate and do the aesthetics of the whole room and everything like that. I'm in the fast lane going like I get over here. Cause I saw the little Jeep trying to rush up on the thug. But yeah. So dang. Oh, I was coming today because I forgot what I was starting recording for. Excuse me. I'm a burp for every video probably. Good God. But so I wanted to do a story time today. And then I'll do different types of stories, of course. But this one is when I first, well, my coming out story. A shorter version of it, I think. And I'm trying to keep this video as unedited as possible because it's just me talking about a story. So it's just one video. But yeah, so ever since I was younger, I'm just gonna jump. Okay, first of all, I'm bisexual. Let's start there. I am bisexual. I enjoy both men and women. I've not confirmed if I'm pan or not because I've not had the opportunity to date someone who is transgender, date someone who does not identify as man or woman, or their gender, like they were born, you know, all that good stuff. I've not had that opportunity, but I feel like, because I love people, so like if that's who I was in love with, then I feel like I have no problem dating that. I don't think that because, oh, you tell me that you're transgender, that I'm gonna be like, oh my God, ew, gross. Cause like, how do you do that if you know you don't like one area, let's say. So, but anyway, I'm bisexual for now, you know, for the most part. And so ever since I was younger, like elementary school age, I knew that I had an attraction to girls the same way I had an attraction to boys. And I was like, well, I like Jimmy John over there, but little Susie looking real cute too. You think Susie would let me, you know, hold her hand or something? Like, you know, but I didn't tell anybody because I didn't really know how to understand it myself. You know, I'm young. But I'm that's a whole nother topic. I'm thinking of something else, but we'll get back to that. But yeah, yeah, I knew I liked both. And I was just like, well, how do I deal with this? Because mind you, I'm growing up Baptist. How I feel is wrong, you know, according to the Bible and this and that. But I always feel like the God that I serve, the God that loves me, he loves me for me, no matter what, you know. And you know, they tell you growing up that it's a relationship type situation, like he's your father and all this stuff. And I believe in that and I trust that. So, and I know if I have a kid, I don't care what you identify as, I don't care who you say you are. At the end of the day, what's important is that you're my child and I gave birth to you, and I'm gonna love you no matter what. I'm not gonna let something come in between us, because it's such a terrible feeling to not have a good relationship with a parent. So traffic is really slow right now. But yeah, so as I got older, I mean by 5th grade, I done told my little sister that I like both, you know. She's little, but like this is my trusted confidant, you know. I ain't got nobody else to talk to about it, you know, because I can't tell my parents. But yeah, my sister doesn't really understand it, but she's just like, it's okay, you know. She's like, it's fine. So I thought there was a cop. Okay. But yeah, so it was like one day in 5th grade, I told my sister, I was like, I think I'm gonna tell mom that I like girls, but I like boys too, but I like girls and boys. And she was like okay. But we were in the back seat and it was like at a traffic light or whatever. I want to get over at a traffic light. Okay, because I did not know why I'm going so slow, Mr. Sir. But yeah, and like I looked at my sister and I was like, Mom, and she's like, yeah, what's up? And then I was just like, I want to tell you something. And then I looked at my sister and like my sister's eyes got like hella big, and she's like, and she shook her head. She's like, don't do it. And I was like, never mind. But yeah, fast forward, at the point where I was probably like high school, I ended up coming out to like my group of best friends. Yeah, except one girl, I didn't tell Bree because I feel like Bree was judgmental at the time and she wouldn't understand because of things that we had talked about previously, right? And yeah, but ended up it was fine. I just was scared because I didn't want my best friend to not want to be my best friend after me telling her that I like girls. And I ended up liking one of our other best friends though. That's neither here nor there because that ain't work out. That was some shit. But yeah. But really, the biggest moment I had as far as coming out was my sophomore year in college. Because by this time, my Aunt Quincy already knew, my Uncle Jerry knew, my grandmother knew, Vesta Mae Vance knew, and then all my cousins knew, everybody close to me knew except my dad, right? So then I'm in college, my sister called me, she like, so Annie said she having dreams about, and Annie's my stepmother, Annie's having dreams about one of us being gay, woo da woo, liking girl, woo da woo, and I was just like, so what y'all gonna tell her? Cause alright, this little Honda almost got hit trying to jump in front of me, like don't do that. But yeah, and I was like, well, alright then, she give me a heads up because it's gonna come up later in conversation, which is fine. But like, so I was like, dang, at the time I was involved with this girl named Brianna Allen, Linda, everybody knows Linda, but this video is gonna be bumpy, because it's like the road is real, whatever, on the interstate right here, because they're doing all this construction and a lot of mist. But yeah, we were involved real heavily, and I was in love. Like, that was my first time being in love, like I dated other people before Brianna, but I was in love. But yeah, so I typed out a whole letter and everything, bro. And that should tell you right there, if you know me, that I'm too much like my daddy, all these typing up letters and stuff. But yeah, I typed up a letter explaining to him like myself, my sexuality, how I feel, and like me understanding if he didn't want to be my dad anymore. And I don't know how that's gonna work. He was still my daddy, but whatever. And we just weren't gonna be together because I was ready to pack my stuff up and go live with my auntie, because she was like, well, you always got a place with me. Which all, so what happened? It was Christmas. I forget the actual date right now. I forget the actual date, but it was in December. It was right before I had to go back to school after Christmas break, my sophomore year. And I ended up telling him, I wrote him that letter, and then like I waited, and I told him, I said Jessica told me Annie was having dreams, so I just didn't want interruption. But yeah, yeah, I just told him, I was like, Jessica told me Annie's having dreams, so I just want to go ahead and have this conversation, go ahead and talk or whatever. And he read the letter and everything, and of course he spoke, because at this point my dad's a preacher, a minister, so he's been a minister for a while now. So he's like, well, of course he gave me the rundown of what the Bible says and all that good stuff. But he wasn't like mean or asshole about it or anything like that. He wasn't terrible, which was surprising. But he said he accepts me for me, you know, because he don't got to answer for it. You know, when I die, I have to answer for it. You know, that's between me and the good Lords. But yeah, and afterwards, like, I was like, is that it? Like, we don't. I guess I was expecting it to be much something else. Really, I was expecting it to be much more emotional and possibly traumatizing. Cause shoot, I don't know what that little car doing, but yeah. So, but it wasn't. Yeah, it was not. And at the end of it, I think what made me happy is like he was like looking at me, and I was like, good. And then this person in this car next to me is probably watching, and I'm still getting used to like vlogging and recording myself in public. I just want this little car in front of me to go because I hate the smell of diesel and it's just terrible. And they just in here, sir, if you just want to run the red light, run the red light. Damn, like, gosh. But yeah, after that, he gave me a hug. He was like, you know I still love you, right? And I was like, yeah. He said, okay. You know, he was like, he was more concerned with me feeling like he wasn't gonna love me anymore, which meant a lot to me. So yeah, like, it's not a huge coming out story, but it's a coming out story nonetheless. And then, like, I told Alan about it, because we don't call Brianna Alan Brianna for real. Only if I'm mad at her, we call her Alan, because that's what she prefers. I'm sorry about the video, John, man. But yeah. So I told her, and she was just like, well, that's great, because she's tried to come out, and like, it's very hard for her with her family and stuff like that. But I mean, at this point now, yes, we're both out as hell. She was kind of out then in college. She was out, but like, it's tough, you know. With the older generation, it's harder to explain. And it's not even just the older generation, it's harder to explain sexuality and like your feelings and emotions and thoughts about the whole thing when you are bisexual, gay, transgender, or to someone who is very traditional and conservative. I feel like they know God made man and woman. It's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Like, please shut the fuck up. Like, oh my God, I hate hearing this shit. I just be like, what the fuck? Nobody cares. Like, bro, you're really pressed about somebody else's life, but it doesn't affect you, like, at all. Like, I'm not walking around here telling your kids, oh my God, be bisexual, it's the best thing. No, I'm not doing that. I am concerned about who I love and who I interact with, and who because they don't affect nobody but me and that person. Like, dang. But I'm not gonna rant no more, because I'm popping up here at the mall to hang out with my cousin. But yeah, I mean, thanks for tuning in and all that good stuff. And yeah, until next time, guys, bye.